You have reached the 911 police emergency line. Due to defunding of the police department, we're sorry, but no one is here to take your call. If you're calling to report a rape, please press 1. To report a murder, press 2. To report a home invasion, press 3. For all other crimes, leave your name and number, and someone will get back to you. Our estimated wait time is currently 5 days. Goodbye.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
So it turns out former President Trump's ad is becoming true. Police departments experiencing staffing shortages in cities where their budgets were slashed. The latest example, the police department in Austin, Texas. The Austin Police Department has asked the public not to call 911 for non-emergency situations if there's no immediate threat to life or property, where crimes are no longer in progress and when the suspect are no longer on the scene or in sight. And the police urged victims and witnesses to call 311 or file a report online instead. Now, this ad you're familiar with because you and your wife actually wrote the ad, but does it surprise you that it is coming true in communities across this country?
It's incredible and depresses me. Yeah, I just want to tell you a cute story about that. That ad was produced by my friend Larry Whitesnor, Jamestown Associates, and I read it over the phone to the president. And he said he loved it, get it right on. And then he said, I know who wrote that ad. You didn't write that ad. Eileen wrote that ad, my wife. You have the genes, because my father was his lawyer, but she has the brains. and you know, you heard what the announcer copy. Well, this is what reality is. Here's what the Austin Police Department said, just like what the announcer said in the ad. As a result of recent staffing challenges that we've had, and as we're working together through these, we're looking to see how we can deploy staff in the most appropriate manner and respond to those calls that need them the most. That's almost exactly what the announcer said in the ad.
Right.
This is fiction becoming reality. And by the way, the grim fact is that in Austin, so far this year, there have been 66 murders. And during all of last year, there were 41. And the year before that, there were 33.
Yeah. Do you call it an attack ad if it is in fact true? Because there are ads like this that the Democrats are calling, you know, GOP attack ads rolling out across districts and swing states across the country as they look forward to 2022. But they have a lot of material that is actually true that they can put in these ads.
Well, this ad is a little bit like a Jules Verne novel, like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or something. It's a novel that became true. When he wrote it, it was fiction, but then it became a fact. And unfortunately, that's the case here. This defunding of the police is leading to unanswered 911 calls. And in fact, the creation, I think, of 311 that I'd never heard of before, which is what you're supposed to do if you're not actually being raped at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, the 311 is supposed to be like the
guy's
information
not there
line.
anymore.
Yeah.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.